Prior to 2021, I never thought I would work for a big tech company. I didn't think I was good enough for them, so I never applied. Like tens of thousands of women daily, I self-rejected. That was before I started talking to my now friend Amy. She had worked for big tech and she said, "You are absolutely big tech material." My now husband said, "What's the worst thing that can happen? They say no. Prepare yourself for that, but you should still apply and interview. It'll be a good experience." And so I applied. I interviewed. I was hired as a contractor and then converted in 3 months, which is not typical, by the way. And today I'm here to break down the Amazon corporate hiring process as someone who has been on the other side. Amazon corporate has a standard process that all Amazon teams are expected to use. This includes a recruiter screen, some kind of assessment, 1 to 2 technical or business screens called phone interviews, but conducted via video, and a final interview. But before we go through each of these steps, let's talk about the application process. As a recruiter, I often saw job seekers apply to 50 to 100 roles at a time, not roles in the same job family, 50 to 100 roles that were extremely varied. The biggest thing I can tell you is do not do this. Apply to 10 at a time in the same job family. If you're a product manager, don't also apply to customer service associate. You aren't helping yourself because to a hiring manager, it looks like you don't know what you're looking for in your next role. Now, let's talk about the interview process. For most roles, the first step of being considered is an assessment. You need to complete this. The assessments are typically timed, and the results are valid for 6 months on average. Take the time to complete the assessment. And don't cheat. The assessments have a way of knowing whether you're switching tabs or moving to a different window or even using AI. After you've successfully completed the assessment, you will likely get reached out by a recruiter if you haven't already. They'll do an initial phone screen where they'll ask you about your background and ask a few questions around the leadership principles. If you pass this round, and yes, you must pass this round, you will move on to the next round of interview. These are called business phone screens or technical phone screens. These screens are with the hiring manager and someone within the same team or job family. They last about 60 minutes. During this time, they'll ask you about your background in depth, your technical or job knowledge, and questions around the Amazon leadership principle. If you pass these, you'll get moved on to the final round called a loop. And we'll get into that and the leadership principles next week. Hey! Before you go, if you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. And until next time, stay caffeinated.